Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. We're ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Palmeiras have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's out for a goal kick. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The Portuguese do have a penchant for producing great wingers, Peter, and this fella, Rafael Leao, is another really good example. He likes to play down the middle, or he can go to the left-hand side, wherever he can kind of get his run started. Once he finds that little bit of space, then it's all about using his pace and trickery, and he'll give any defence lots of problems.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Nemecha. So no chances falling either way for the time being. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Alvarez. Nemecha.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Lobbed in behind. The less said about that pass, the better. Bisek. Andreas Pereira. And it's Wirtz. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Foot in. Ball is over the line. Pinches it off him. Strong running down that left flank. They've switched it over to the other side. Wan-Bissaka. Pavard. And it's ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Takes a shot! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Andreas Pereira. Gomez. Cambiasso. And it's Gomez. Thierry Correa. There's Andreas Pereira. Well-timed, excellent interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Calafiori. Casado does really well to win the ball there. Anthony. Anthony. He's shifting through the gears here. Eze. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Andreas Pereira. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Impressive job! Not a bad try by any means.
Bissek certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Calafiori. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And now the breakaway. Messi. Shoots to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Calafiori is there and he can get that clear.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Andreas Pereira, ambitious ball here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eze. Frimpong. That pass isn't the best. Over to the right flank. And it's half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. We're on the move again. So neither side has yet broken through. And back to the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Eze. Rafael Leao. Eze. Anthony. Strips it back. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Frimpong.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gomez. Bissek. And it's Correa. Now it's Messi. And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. much defending, but that'll do. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now, this could be a chance. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafael Leao, chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Goes to finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 9, camisa 10.
Eze with the short one.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
And he whips
camisa
it in.
7.
Well played and
camisa
well cleared.
11.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Gomez. This could be danger here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. It's their second corner of the game.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 18, camisa 8. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14, camisa
Keeper's dealt with
17.
that. And he's picked it up out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now they can spring out of defence. Nico Gonzalez. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a promising position. Oh, shooting chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Substituição em
Activity on
campo.
the bench here.
Yeah, there's going to be a significant change of approach, I think. They really are shaking up their attack now.
Camisa 18.
Nico Gonzalez. Wan-Bissaka. Just about up to 75 minutes. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Messi. Oh, just skips past his man. He's got to be quick to recover this.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end then.
Nico Gonzalez. Cambiasso cuts it out. And it's Wirtz. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Wirtz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Into the last 5 minutes. Wirtz aims beyond the defence. And the finish! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, is this it? Have they won it? One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Almeras look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back? This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Foram indicados 4 minutos
And
de
here's
acréscimo.
Martinelli. He's going to be disappointed with that. 4 added minutes on the board. Nico Gonzalez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi. Canales.
How many interceptions have we seen now? So
And that is as far as it goes. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Agentes de segurança de cada bloco.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Miami could still be
imediatamente.
playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a sight
today's
this is. A
match.
beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful.
Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Shot goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm going a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Igor Thiago.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Thiago.
Mitchell. That ball looks a good one. A super ball. Shapes to shoot! And that's a good finish. Two. And we've barely begun here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
After 9
Miami
minutes
are
in,
such an adept counter-attacking
Number
team.
9.
They produced something out of nothing
Igor
there. A few
Thiago.
seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two
Igor
now without reply.
Thiago.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. That looks a good ball through. Watkins receives it in a good position here. Watkins made a good run there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Nicely spread. Frimpong. Eze. That's a good ball out wide. The cutback. Point blank header! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Eze plays it short. And he's whipped it across.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Witsel. And it's Angelino. Eze gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Koulibaly calmly anticipates. Walker-Peters. To Damian. Witsel. And it's Di Maria. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. He's onside. He's picked his way through.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eze! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Number 22.
That is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
It's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Darmian. To James Rodriguez. Dybala. Pavard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, what about a counter-attack? Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Martinelli. And he's picked out the run. And he's intervened well there. Walker-Peters. And it's Dybala. Witsel. Short changes him with that pass. Frimpong. Walker-Peters.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Dybala. Walker-Peters. Some good work on the right flank here. That's cause for mild irritation. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go into half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Miami absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. Here is the first touch of the second half. Oh, easy pickings there. Alvarez. Calafiori. To Martinelli. Koulibaly. The message is clear, none shall pass. And beyond the defence. Di Maria. Now it's Watkins.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Martinelli, and he's managed to get free.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Walker-Peters did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
The Metro of the delivery.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Eze. Martinelli. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 30, Jeremy Frimpong. Number 8, Felix Mecha. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Zaire Emery.
Number 22, Eberechi Eze. Coming on the field. Number 7,
Footing.
Iñaki Williams.
Alvarez
Number 24,
defending his corner stubbornly.
Somerville.
Stood up very well to his
Number
man.
5, Thomas Partey.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Number 10, Rafael Leao. Number 20,
Tries the cross.
Sergio Canales.
Chance for a shot! Ouattara. Fofana. And it's Zaire Emery. Can he get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Angelino. Zaire Emery. Ouattara. And Zaire Emery. Canales kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been drilled in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. This ended up in no man's land. Zaire Emery. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Zaire Emery. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution
Two
on the
coaches
field.
are signalling
Number
changes
4,
here, both at the same
Edson
time.
Alvarez. Coming on to replace him is number 17, Andre Santos.
Has a look and plays it forward. Rafael Leao proves just a little bit too strong. Great vision. Now that's well seen too. Canales is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Angelino. Played with finesse. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Angelino. Witsel. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Partey has a look and plays it forward. Walker Peters kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Driving on and making good progress. Shoots! And that's off target. He is through here. He's had a shot! Oh, crossbar! No, not quite. Angelino. And it's Fofana.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And it's Fofana. Now Ouattara gets a good foot in there. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Hello, everybody, and please join me.
And after
in
all of that,
wishing a
Jim,
happy
what are you
wedding
thinking?
anniversary
Well, the
for
look
one
on the
of our
manager's
club
face
members.
says it all. He knows he set his attack.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, what a
today's
sight this is. A
match.
beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Parma always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Walker-Peters. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kalidou Koulibaly. It's easy to just focus on the physical side of his game, Peter, because he's so powerful and quick, making it basically impossible for a forward to get the better of him in a one-on-one situation. But there's more to his game. He reads the play extremely well and rarely gets caught out of position. And for me, just a complete all-round defender.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Walker-Peters. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And it's James Rodriguez. Numecha. And the counter is on. Now it's Eze, nicely spread. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick. He's got away. Flings it across. Oh no, it's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a welcome lead, whatever way it came.
Now it's Watkins. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's beautifully weighted. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Darmian. The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. 1-0 the score. Aimed beyond the defence. Watkins has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Di Maria looking to play it into the box. Walker-Peters. Looking for options for movement. And he's straight offside. Nicely aimed pass. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, nicely intercepted. Zaire Emery. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Deflected behind for a corner kick.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Lovely feet. He's found a way past. Aimed at the far side. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Miami really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Darmian. Angelino. And it's Witsel.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Frimpong. Can he latch on to this? That's an excellent interception.
Miami can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Watkins. Zaire Emery is onto this. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Palmer with a chance to get level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Number 13, Angel Di Maria.
We're looking at a different game now.
That certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Wan-Bissaka and Frimpong. Witsel. Now it's Watkins. And it's Zaire Emery.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Tries to play it through.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Witsel. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please look at the screen for information.
So
on how
45
to
minutes
find
of
your way into the
uncompromising
stadium.
football, and at the break, it's one each.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Igor
So
Thiago.
once again, we're underway.
Coming on the field is number 7. Iñaki Williams.
Angelino. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Chap breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Angelino. And it's Di Maria. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he whips it in. Shot at goal! Goal! Palmer! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Palmer leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Driven forward, Iñaki Williams might just make this. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Nemecha. And here's Dybala. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's a sharp little ball here.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Williams. Can he spark a counter here? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.